NAMM is packed to the gills with guitars, synthesizers, saxophones, etc. But I promise you this right now, the Dimension Tripper from Casio is the only wireless expression controller on the floor that you operate with your guitar strap. So a quick disclaimer before we go any further, I've never claimed to be a great guitarist by any stretch of the imagination, but the clips you're going to see in this are a little rougher than usual because I'm currently dealing with a hand injury, so apologies. The concept here is simple. It's an expression pedal, just not in pedal form. Now, we've seen expression controllers in all sorts of shapes and sizes, from knobs to sliders, even lasers. The Dimension Tripper does the same thing, except instead of rocking a pedal back and forth with your foot or sliding a fader back and forth with your hand, you pull down on your guitar itself. There are two parts to the system. The transmitter goes between your strap and your guitar, one end of which is retractable, and as you stretch it out, it sends information over Bluetooth to the receiver. Now, under ideal conditions, there is about 20 milliseconds of lag, but even on the NAMM floor with all of the interference going on around me, it was hardly noticeable. The receiver is a relatively standard-looking box that sits on your pedal board and connects to your target pedal. A row of lights in the middle gives you visual feedback as you stretch out the sensor on the transmitter. The two parts are a bit bulkier than I would have expected, though. The receiver has 2 foot switches and is basically the size of a standard guitar pedal. The transmitter is nearly 5 inches long and is 1 inch thick. You will notice it when you play, and you will need to shorten your strap significantly. Other than that, it works like any other expression controller. You can use it for energetic wah-wah effects, or gentle volume swells, or to crank up the weirdness on a ring modulator. It can even be used in place of a foot switch to turn on and off effects, so you could yank down hard at the start of the chorus to kick in the overdrive. The concept is definitely gimmicky, but I have to admit, it was fun and it kind of felt natural. Most players move their guitar a bit when playing anyway, and this just felt like an extension of that. I had to be a little bit more emphatic and move with more conviction than I might normally, but I adapted pretty quickly. Is it practical? Probably not, but kudos to Casio for trying something completely unheard of. What's not clear is whether or not this will eventually be an actual retail product. Casio is currently running a crowdfunding campaign where you can back the Dimension Tripper for 32,736 yen, or about $221. If the wireless expression controller has a life beyond that, however, is still up in the air. Thanks for watching, and for more of the latest from NAMM 2024, stay tuned to Engadget.